People were asking me if I'm having fun on the trail. Apparently, it doesn't look like it. And the answer is no. It's a different kind of fun. You have to do a lot to achieve those small moments of joy. Because, as you can imagine, hiking for 13 hours a day does not sound like fun. I can't even tell you how many injuries I have. You know, the feet are wet for sometimes days. It rains, there's hail, there's thunderstorms. Honestly, I don't even feel the right side of my hip anymore. It has been numb for months. I had so many different weird injuries, which I think sometimes it's also coming out of stress because you have the pressure to move on, because otherwise I won't make it through Colorado because there will be snow at some point. That's the kind of pressure you're feeling. But I also, at the same time, I don't think I've ever felt stronger in my whole life. And I've been pretty strong when I was younger. I know I don't look like it. I look like a toothpick, but I'm pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt as strong as I do now. I did not think I can do this at all. I was pretty sure that I would have to quit at some point, or I'm gonna get sick or whatever. I was sick, I think it was 2020. I got COVID, and after that I was in a terrible shape. I lost so many kilos, I think like 13 kilos minimum, which is 13 water bottles, if you don't know kilos. So I was in a very bad physical shape and also in a very bad mental shape. All the shapes were pretty bad. At some point I thought it's never gonna get better. And I was just like all the long COVID symptoms, it was terrible. And then at some point it got a little bit better, minimal steps. The steps were so small, I couldn't even see them. So sometimes I would lose my patience a little bit, and my life did kind of suck for quite some time. I did get a little better, and then I started doing Muay Thai, which is the best thing in the absolute whole world, probably in the universe. That helped me so much. I don't think I've ever felt what I feel after an hour of Muay Thai. It's pretty good. I feel like I smoked a little crack. However that might feel, I think that's how it feels. I got better, whatever, and then I feel like I got stuck in the kind of 85% of my old energy. And I'm not a very patient person, and I just want to be as strong as possible. So I got really tired of waiting, and I didn't really know what to change. And at some point I decided I want to do like a couple of multi-day hikes, which I did. I didn't do well on those. I did a training hike in Albania for 10 days to see if I could do like longer stretches. I brought all my own food, my tent, whatever. I went on the peaks of Balkan, and it worked kind of. I felt terrible, and after those 10 days I was so happy those 10 days were over, and I thought, well, that's perfect, to the Continental Divide Trail. I was working as a social worker. I got sick so many times. I was sick at least once a month. I had a lot of migraines, and I just had a cold all the time, and it was really bad, and that was just not how I used to be. It was a whole very bad spiral where I felt terrible because I wasn't how I wanted to be. I decided I need to change something, and I really want to do this Continental Divide Trail. It sounded great, and I just wanted to get out there and feel like I'm living again. But I was 100% sure I'm gonna get sick so quickly, because that's how the last years were. I have not been sick since I started this trail. Something has changed with my body, I don't know. I mean, I felt terrible. I felt like I'm gonna be sick. I've cried all the time. But I just did whatever I could. Then I just went slower or whatever, and I wasn't sick. I feel absolutely incredible. I know I'm complaining a lot, and also I'm so privileged to be able to do this. I moved back into my mom's house a year ago to save for this trip. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Most of the people who do this hike are very privileged. Yeah, because it does cost money. Some of the people do save their rent with being on trail. I'm not saying everyone is so privileged, but most of the people who do this trail are very privileged. And that's why I don't really want to complain about anything like that. I'm 100% gonna finish this trail. I'm so grateful that I can do this, and not being able to do anything and be not healthy is the worst. I'm rather out in the hail for weeks. I mean, I'm complaining, but it's still freaking unbelievable what I'm able to do, and I love my body. I'm really, really grateful to be able to do this, and so many times I meet other hikers and they put themselves under so much pressure, and I think if you have never been unhealthy, you don't know how it is, obviously, and then you have different expectations. But for me, I'm really grateful, and I can't believe that I can do this. That's why I'm still loving it, even though it's very uncomfortable most of the time. And there are a lot of times, obviously, where I cry. But honestly, I cry at home too, so I might as well be outside. I love it. And I also hate it. Bye.